Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? Um, apart from a few bits scuffing, I had a major issue, especially when it came to the whole. Just hold on. I noticed that my mic is a bit sensitive, so just gonna try and. Excuse me, friends, while I try to fix this problem that has risen again. Oh, hi. Yes, sorry about that, friends. I have had quite an evening, and I'm very sorry that you guys had to um realize that or know that about this evening of mine. It was just not going my way this evening, not at all. And when I was seeking help from my good friend Master Corgi, it it then eventually fixed itself after after like the fourth restart of my machine. So I'm incredibly embarrassed, and I I do not know what to make of it now. Mm-mm, I honestly don't. I and the thing is, I was just trying to create a separate um like channel for my for music that so that Twitch does not pick it up on their VODs. And I managed to do it, but the problem was is that I was just perplexed by the sudden like no audio issue. So I'm here now, and I'll be playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I'll be doing a full 6 hours. Yes, and hopefully I will see you friends pop up every now and then. To start off the stream, I will be reading from Ecclesiastes, yes, 12 verse 13, and it reads, "Now all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind." Quick bit of quick bit of context there, friends. Solomon, King Solomon, a man who he basically owned the world, um, metaphorically. He was so powerful he might as well have owned the entire world, and that was a pretty damn fascinating feat of his. You see, King Solomon explored, and he came to know all pleasures of life. He came to know everything there was that this world had to offer, from the pleasures of the flesh to all valuable possessions to any and all experiences you could ever hope to have in your life. Any and all. But of course, he's just one man and you only had only so much time to live. So obviously, this is being metaphorical in the sense. The man explored all facets of things that should fulfill a person's life, whether it's possessions, experience, riches, or and pleasures of the flesh. But we all know, well, us believers know, that such things made of this world will leave you empty. They will leave you momentarily satisfied, momentarily uh, satiated, but in the end, it will leave you. That experience will come to an end. that pleasure will eventually die out. And above all, you will feel as if nothing happened. And that's the promise of this world, really. It's that it will give you the sense that you desire. It will give you everything you need and everything you want, but it will not last. And this is where Lord God comes in. If you seek comfort in Him, that comfort will last. In fact, it will last longer than you ever thought it could. I know myself. I often, I often uh, am distraught, and it is long lived. The entire idea of being taken care of and being well, being uh, fulfilled spiritually, it is guaranteed as long as you are within Him. Of course, as long as you leave Him, or if you do something that He does not approve, such as a sin, or in any case of the matter, something that displeases Him in general, then you will feel empty again. Hence why my depression has not bothered me for some time now. I still get moments of being like vulnerable, of being like sad, or being just all in general. I just feel vulnerable at times, right? Yes, I do. That's only because I invited that misery in my life. And before I knew God, I invited that misery all the time, 24/7, even when I was asleep. I invited that misery. Nowadays, I'm pretty much at peace. I just mustn't invite such things into my life anymore. So the what this is about is that without God, we are lost. As believers, we are lost. We cannot ever hope to be at peace, especially in a world like this that just wishes to take and take and take and give nothing, little to nothing back, at least nothing worthwhile. So fear Him, fear His absence, fear His total disinterest in you. Fear God, because He's the only one really worth your fear at all. But when they say fear Him, they don't mean like be totally scared that you will ever make a movement that might make Him mad. I mean, you should, because that is just common sense. You must never try and not be afraid of offending your father or anything. But I mean, like, just try and be mindful of your actions and be afraid of what His absence will bring, which is what I just mentioned. Therefore, also keep the commandments and walk the narrow path. Amen. Now, with that out of the way, I will just position myself at the appropriate area, just so that I'm out of the way. And I'll be looking straight at you guys while you watch me play this lovely game. Is the audio? Yeah, the audio's at max. Don't tell me it's happened again. Just gonna take a quick look at something, friends. Sorry. Hmm. Everything seems fine. Okay. What is up with Dragon Age Inquisition? Hmm. One issue disappears and another arises. Can you believe that? Actually, I can totally believe it. I'm actually gonna exit the game and I'm gonna come back in again. Yeah, this has not been my night. And if the yeah, I'm just incredibly embarrassed. I will not lie to you guys. I am incredibly embarrassed about this. All right, starting it up again. Hopefully it does not leave me hanging. Well, I can hear it. So hopefully you guys can hear it too. And if you can't, then I'm sorry. Okay. It just came to my attention that that tomorrow, or at least an hour and 35 minutes, it is going to be October, the 1st of October, meaning that I should now be playing some scary games. Yes, I tried to create a new scene. Well, I try to include this game's audio without having to put in the desktop audio. So all you would hear is the sound of the game, what's going on in the game. But if I wanted to play, say, some music, I could just like block or mute the music channel. Of course, it's if I want to. cups of coffee tonight, so I should be fine for the rest of the evening. And the temp is going down a little bit, so it'll be just a tad cold here, but I can handle that. By the way, friends, I have been threatening about doing it, and I have talked and talked and talked all my time about doing it, but I'm actually doing it now. And that is, I'm actually doing some artwork. Right now, it's just sketches, because I want to just get familiar with the whole concept about, um, yeah, just get familiar with it, with the sketching and drawing in the first place. Get used to the drawing pad I'm using. From ashes. What is Inquisitor's path? From the ashes. I think I'll do this. My guy needs to. My man needs to master a new technique.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, make it, the smell is everywhere.
So maybe starting next week, I will. As in, yeah, starting next week, I will start playing scary games. I'll just have to look through my library and see what I've got. Maybe even play Phasmophobia by myself. And I do apologize if my. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't require how much?
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. It must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing
Customs
that?
approval. No. Secrets. Well, we're so close to. Well, actually, we're not at all. Never mind. Enhanced studies. Connections. Favor for a favor. Raise stocks. Yeah, why not? We've discovered the source of the accusations leveled at our Templars. A group of rebel mages with extremist leanings operates in the area. The group fears our association with the Templars will permanently crush what remains of their rebellion. They've been actively working to stir up anti-Templar and anti-Inquisition sentiment in the region. Fortunately, we have enough evidence to clear the Templar's name. Lovely. Commander, we conducted sweeps of the storm coast and determined where the darkspawn are most concentrated. Our Ferelden-born soldiers are quite eager to see them coming back. Great. Investigate, no. No. See, when I was a teen growing up, I did want to, I did do some drawing, but I never really got into it, you know? Never really sunk my teeth into it like most people did. Most talented artists that I know, Guppy, have been doing it ever since they were children. Since they were kids. I mean, like little toddlers. Ever since then. So, of course she would be good at it. Where is... It says that I must look for... specializations for the Inquisitor. Like imagine the first lilies in spring.
Any news on why Corypheus is sending people to explore elven ruins of all
I
things?
was about to celebrate...
I suspect he keeps the region secret, even from his inner circle.
Weldon? Where are the trainers? There we go. I can ensure instruction for the legions who want to join. But can we expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with a subordinate? He's a figure of inspiration. It should rather be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, the needs of the herald are specific. I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialists to be found, regardless of their affiliation. Training with these specialists ensure, yeah, let's go.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
Well, these must be the specialists. Yes, so I'm not gonna stop streaming until that the magic number reaches 6 hours. Yes, I can afford this this time. I can go on this long. You all deserve that from me, and I owe it to you guys as a streamer. That's what I must give to you. So they're on the walls. My friends, I I prayed for my friend Guppy, who was suffering from a dilemma.
ago. I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
The dilemma being employment. Since that she resigned from her previous job, which was at a catering company. Let's just be honest. Let's just say that this catering company was good to her in some sense, but in another sense, they were very rough with her to the point where she got physically sick from exhaustion. So she had no choice but to leave. Some would say that that would have been an unwise thing to do, but really, if a place is working you into the ground for not even decent amount of effort or pay, then
Inquisitor?
it only makes sense to leave. And if there's anybody out there that doesn't believe in leaving a job, like myself, then you're either stubborn or you are stronger than you think, than most people. But anyway, and she had another prior arrangement to employment at another place, but unfortunately, that place was asking a bit too much in terms of giving up a few things. Like one of them was to give up streaming, basically. And before I go ahead and uh, meet these guys, I just want to finish my story. Is that anyway? And just yesterday, Guppy was afraid about a job opportunity, about any job opportunity not coming her way, about how she gonna meet the needs of the bills and all that junk. I I was scared for her as well, but prayed for her. Yes, I prayed for my friend Guppy and hoped that she would get a job soon. And yeah, I and she got it. She got a job, and and it's remote work, which makes it even better. That means that she doesn't have to travel large distances to reach this place, and they're paying quite well. So my prayers have been answered. See, friends, this is the power of prayer. When they say that it can move mountains, it can. And it moved one out of the way for my friend Guppy so that she can finally get herself a decent bit of employment. I'm incredibly happy for her, and I only wish that this lasts as long as possible, you know? So with that being said, my Lord God has answered my prayers more than enough times for me to see that he's real. And yeah, so thank God that Guppy is gonna be fine now. Anyway, back to the game. Breaker Throm, Sir, Lord Chancer de Lion. This guy looks fancy.
Inquisitor! Imagine the frothing of the minstrels dreaming of this meeting. Frantic. I, of course, am Lord Chancellor de Lyon, and I am here to aid your ascension to glory in the hearts of the people. I shall make you a champion. Well noted. I can put you through the motions, but this is a way of thinking. Champion is about being a leader while also being known, respected. There are formalities, of course. Procedures, pish and tosh. All superseded as you already lead a nation. Once you set and have your standard, you shall command like you were born to it. And of course you were. Of course you are. You already have. Mere formality awaits. There's a process, a few shows of ability to start them talking. But you'll take to it just fine. Remember, it's good to be champion.
Okay. Sir?
I hear you wish training so you don't embarrass those swords. I'm summoned to offer instruction in the physical aspect of the Templar. I'm Sir. Sir. Our time is brief, Herald. I trust you are serious. The Order is gone, but you proved yourself to what remains. I do not teach the Order. The Order. Faith is not where Templar abilities come from. Faith is how Templars endure their abilities. I teach how to deny magics. Not fight, not match. Deny. And that lies in Lyrium. You will construct a filter, you will suffer its effects, and you will be worthy of inspiration. How you endure will be your own affair. They all say that. Here. Know that this is merely an introduction. The steps are simple. Kill, learn, construct. If you do not pray, Inquisitor, I recommend starting, if only to drown the filter's call.
Okay. Break a threat.
Let's look at you. Right, you'll survive it. Maybe. I'm a breaker. My name is Fran, and I was not expecting a messenger from this age. The Inquisitor wants to be a reaver. It's the name. It serves. You will become a reaver, or you will break. This is not a road for those who worry about what others think. You want power? Admit it. You've battles to win. If you give a toss about opinion, you can write your own history. After you win. Let's not waste time. You've dragons to conquer, infusions to make, and blood to drink. There's no risk. There's a promise. If you do this, you will change. There is no retirement from this life. But unlike the Grey Warden or the Templar, you don't wither. You'll die when you fail. Until then. I meant what I said, and it was meant to stop you cold. This way begins and ends with dragon blood. Blood is life. Life is power. It's that simple. Reavers know it. Blood mages know it. All others can debate it in the next world. Dragons are the heart, the beating heart. We take of the dragon and become more than a mortal can see. We become a conduit to power, but we're not mages. Demons reach through but find no purchase. They're a slave to them. You're win. Not just victory, but bloody victory. The withering of your enemies will empower. The more they think they prevail, the more you bleed, the more you triumph. You wish to inspire? Inspire terror.
Mhm.
Very well. There is instruction, there are steps. At the end, there is choice. I look forward to what you become.
All right. Can I be all of these things? Study the methods to prepare it properly, and break a throne will reveal the secrets of a punishing reaver specialization. Kill rivals to claim infusion primers at the East Side Hills, the Flats, and the Black Fens in Crestwood. Readings can be found among the belongings of followers, blah blah blah. The Champion. I'm gonna look up which one of these is more fit for a. Let's see. Which specialization is good with a two-handed weapon in Dragon Age Inquisition? So the Templar. Hmm. All right. Sorry about this. Just looking up. Ah, Reavers are the best for those who want to be totally offensive. So, yeah, I'll go the way of the Reaver. In that case, we'll go to the hinterlands. So here we just fight as much as we want until we. Yeah. I'll take her and her and him. You know what satisfactory is really all about? It's really all about if you're willing to go the extra distance to make sure that it works. Whatever it is that you're trying to build, or you're trying to make into part of an assembly line. It's it's all about, are you prepared to work this long, this much for this project? And are you really willing to put in the hours? And I say, yes, I am. So, yeah. Because this morning I spent most of the time just trying to put together a conveyor system and a water and a sulfuric acid delivery system to
They make good.
see.
Thank
We'll
you.
just head off in a random direction, won't we?
What did I tell you? Thank you.
Yeah. I spent this morning just trying to create a whole sulfuric acid delivery system via train and monorail, while also getting the requirements to build a nuclear power plant. Now I gotta try and find a source of water so that it will be a coolant for said energy system. Rashvine. Rashvine should be around here soon, somewhere, right? I'll find it. Anything on the walls or anything that looks relatively like uh, a growth of sorts. Witchwood. This was one of the areas mentioned, so you hear how they were teasing us about the end of The Simpsons. What is. Okay. Someone wants to die very today. Focus on one each at a time. You know what? He's a problem. They're a problem. Distracting distance. Lovely. Will be kind of a sad day that the Simpsons do finally. Because we both share the same year that we started. I was born in 1989, the year last. And ever since then has been America's yes and no. Like on the fence kind of entertainment. People have either said, yes, I enjoy The Simpsons, and other people have said, no, I don't. Because it's crude humor with absolutely no merit to it. Like, no real substance. And I guess. But look how long it's been going on for. No doubt, there's more people that are watching it than there's people that aren't watching it. And at this point, we're just waiting to see what happens until the final episode. Because, as we all know, the episode. Because, no, actually, no. Not that we all know. It is the suggestion that the day Bart permanently changes to 11 or any age and he's like stuck there and there's like no means of going back to 10 years old, which he's been 10 ever since 1989. I mean, yeah, we have seen variations of him when he's a grown up and all, but he's He's always reverted back to a 10-year-old. Meaning that we were always going to see Bart the 10-year-old anyway, so no need to stress at all. And there's no, I'm not showing, did not show signs at all of down. Yes, we lost a lot of characters throughout the years, and the whole BLM movement, some characters have voiced by to be voiced by ethnically correct individuals, just to make the part official. Which we can say, 1 point goes to the woke community for that. Are we done? Yes, we are. So the day when Bart Simpson literally changes to 11 years old, and there's like no real reason he'll revert back to 10 years old, then I guess that's when we can say that it's the end. But that will all likely depend on the creators, huh? They have the final say if that's the case. I hope in the next Dragon Age you'll be able to run. Oh, good lord.
Bits up, face down.
He's gone. I mean, this is only the Inquisitor. Was it right there? No. Okay. Let's see again where we need to go. Ah, so I'm in the wrong place. Got it. Westwood. Westwood. Is it around here? Looks like we got plenty of places to go here. Scarhold, the Black Emporium, the Hissing Wastes. Let me find where Crestwood is. It's in Ferelden, which means I have not discovered it yet. So back to Scarfold so that we can go exploring it. Let's look for Crestwood.
It's all quiet in the hissing wastes.
Any remaining Venatori are stragglers. I imagine their failure has set heads rolling. Have you heard anything?
Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Sorry, friend. I was gonna look here, see where I could find. Crestwood. Warden, huh? Roads. I see. I have to talk to Josephine and Barrack. I see.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock. They've already begun composing songs about it in Val Royale, no doubt. The game's become
Hi, Guppy.
increasingly insular
How
in
you
the past
doing?
few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian
Sorry,
court are aware of the Duchess's machinations.
I'm just busy trying to find some information about these quests.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and
You want to
favorites
do it
alike.
in private, or should it be? You want to do it here on stream?
Well done. Feuds that spanned ages have sparked over less. Inquisitor never underestimates the enmity of those for whom outrage is a sport.
It's about you streaming for 6 hours, even though you started late, and that would mean you being up too late. Yes, yes, I know, but I've actually was reconsidering. I was reconsidering. I was reconsidering, Guppy, of just doing it until the required time, which is at 1 o'clock, like my schedule say it is, and then I'll call it an evening because, yeah, I've got, yeah. Besides, I know I'm not required to do such things, but I just wanted to make up for lost time. So I'll do it until 1 o'clock my time. This may be my channel, my friends. This may be my channel, maybe my uh
You're welcome.
my nation,
Stefan, finally.
but I have a good friend who keeps me in check, even if I do hold all the power.
He smiled, said he smelled his mother's
Yes, thank you very much, Guppy. I appreciate your concern, and I will enforce self-care, which is why I will only do this until 1 o'clock my time, and then I'll call it a night. How's that? Okay. By the way, how did you know? Who told you? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right, my Twitter post. Oh, yeah, I am a numbskull for forgetting that. Okay. Love you too. And yeah, please go ahead.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first, but after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
Yeah.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Davis. You're doing everything you can to protect them. Does it ever get any easier? I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor, but I may be able to help you. Varric said that you fought Corypheus before. Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again. If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them? It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
There we go. There we go. Ah,
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment. Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor. The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it. Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
I wonder. Before we carry on here, I wonder. With Guppy looking out for me like this, will I ever be able to do a subathon, or a donathon, or even a streamathon, whatever it is? Will I ever be able to do extensive hours of that kind of thing? Eh, maybe I will, but only when she knows I can handle it.
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hope that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Okay.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
So is Crestwood available? No. We must go from the ashes, really? The So yeah, I have a habit, friends, of making promises that I can barely keep, such as staying up for 6 hours. That will make me finish up at, finish at 4 in the morning by me, and I do not know what time all of you go to bed. People, especially people in the US. Like, what time do you guys wake up in the mornings, and what is the normal time to wake up? But I'd rather be sure that I'm awake by 8:30. Cor- Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway,
You seem
he
to
commands
enjoy
groups of highly
yourself at
skilled
the Winter
warriors.
Palace, Liliana.
The Inquisition
Or was that
must
part of
hunt
the game?
down
Perhaps it was both.
Hawk's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about the other Wardens' plans. No one has traveled to or from Crestwood since the breach, and Liliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disasters rendered them silent. Yeah. Chip forth. You know, I'll take him instead. And I'll take Blackwall with, and Vivian will be part of will be the spellcaster of this whole lot. You know, I often think about while my Lord God has been answering my prayers for other people's benefits. Most people would ask me, why has he answered yours? Why hasn't he why hasn't he like made you get a job? Why hasn't he made you a husband or father yet? So yeah, for head armor, he gets facial paint. Whoops. She likes me. Now we traverse. Rash find, huh?
Dispatch for you.
Does that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now?
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
I didn't want to say much in case they were, but I think you're right.
So yeah, my friends, sorry, I will be just doing a simple, maybe 3-hour stream. Anyway, the story I was on about was like how my prayers for other people's benefits are answered, but why on my own benefits being answered? Well, I guess you could say that that is the benefits. I could have gotten that job working at a recycling center. I could have right now been working so long and hard that I might have just straight up abandoned streaming altogether. Used to say that he didn't pick this as my task, as my means to make something of myself in this world. Make no mistake, right? I know that I didn't get here by myself. I got here with the help of friends and lots of people. Well aware of that. Still, as time goes on, I will learn all I need to know about how to do a proper stream, how to do everything myself. Okay. Just like I will learn myself how to do proper drawing, proper art and everything. Learn it all myself, and as time goes on I will add it to my streams. Not just part of a stream where you can just watch me draw, or after that, oh, and besides that, just add new art to my entire channel, all from scratch. Small note. No wonder there's no food coming in on the road. I tried to go hunting this morning, but the undead are everywhere. I'll be safe. Hmm. The the whole point is to trust him that he will do right by you. Got people that didn't make it. Look who has leveled up. Just that when you have no inkling or have any idea whatsoever how this world works, how it can turn on you in an instant, and how that it is like thwarted every single one of your chances of ever making it. Who else can you turn to?
You've got to have a few good stories about the court. Intrigues, scandals, seductions.
I do, but it doesn't necessarily follow that I would share them.
Not even an amusing anecdote. You don't want a chance to bring someone down or boast a little?
Not to you, darling. Where's the benefit there?
I get what some people will say. Yeah, you want to follow a master that won't put any restraints on you, or won't make up so many rules that you will barely be able to move. The fact is, it's not the case. Yes, you want freedom. We all want freedom. True
Ready when
freedom
you are.
has restraints. This is true. You can't leave a toddler alone. Everybody knows that. You cannot. Because what will happen? The toddler will wander, will get hurt. And if they do survive, they'll grow up to be whatever their instincts have led them to believe is okay. You know what I mean? With no guidance and with no real sense of what is right and wrong. Where will a toddler go? It can only go down a path of destruction. know what? You guys want to know something? I was prepared to do plenty of things to try and make it in this world. By that, I don't mean in a sick manner or something that would doing something that would probably make me a miserable human being or something that would debase me in that sense. You know, nothing that would endanger my life either. Well, unless you count working on an oil rig. That was one of my choices. And okay, where is Rashvine? Available at the village of Crestwood, huh? I tried my best to like follow this world's rules to just be a good citizen and pay taxes and go to work 9 to 5 every day, come home, rest a bit, go to sleep, that kind of nonsense. But for some reason it just wouldn't let me. It wouldn't give me even that. I mean,
Who is that anyway?
yeah.
Live in the village while this is going on. Maker, if something
Sorry, I'm
happens-
just gonna plug in my phone. It's gonna die very soon. And I'm kind of making a point now to turn off my machine and unplug it from the wall and everything so that I can save energy and such. Because friends, I'll be brutally honest with you about something. The things are looking. Hold on.
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it. Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. Goodbye.
Things are getting pretty tough here at home. Quite frankly, I'm doing everything I can as well to save electricity because of electricity hikes.
Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village, at your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
Right. picked the bandits in the old fort to use as dam. Can't ask you to risk your life. Then? Then I have no choice. This key unlocks the gate to the dam control past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there. Of course.
And for me to come so far as I am now with my streaming career, doesn't that say something? That maybe I'm supposed to go as far as this takes me? And that's my original intent, to see how far this does take me. Even though that I'm doing very well here in my streaming career, it can easily be taken from me. This I must realize. At any moment I could just suddenly stop streaming due to some circumstances. Yeah, let's just do this period's missions, and then we'll eventually get back to ours. In other words, let's liberate all of Crestwood. I swear the ads are coming more frequently. This is crazy.
Archers on the ramparts. Good defenses. They'll be hard to pry out.
today, at least, yeah, it's the 30th of September. It marks 2 weeks since I became affected.
It's dead!
I still can barely grasp it, you know. I mean, I'm well aware that I am, I just thought the whole thing about being, you know, being good enough to get earnings for it, was like something of a high league or something kind of a deal. I mentioned it to my friends on Discord. I'll mention it here now. Why do I want to bring art to my streams? Well, simple answer is I want to make art of my denizens. Like I want to show how I view them. Say you take Guppy. Imagine her as a cybernetic mermaid that can transform to and fro from legged to fin. Not to mention she governs like a whole ocean's worth of subordinates at her beck and call in my nation. This is all for fictional purposes, just to add more depth to my character's lore.
Shame to let this place go empty.
The last stand. Inferior.
The Inquisition could make good use of it.
Inquisition's flag. Care Bronach. Liberator achievement.
charming.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
Everyone has crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. We'll have to wait hours to go back. Father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We can try the caves.
You hate spiders.
We'll find somewhere next time.
Little romantic hideaway. Yeah. That is how you drain a lake.
That sounds like it worked. Let's take a look.
Yo, lovey-dovey, kissy-kissy. Never happened to me though. Never, no romantic hideaways, no midnight rendezvous wherever. None of that. You're gonna fall off, you do know that. This is the old-fashioned way back down.
Dragon, do we ever have uneventful days?
Uneventful, huh? Might meet it on the battlefield.
Should we look around?
Apologies if I'm not being as chatty, Prince. What I've learned as a as a believer of God, believer of Christ, is that I make my own hell. I'm the only one that allows people to get me, to get under my skin. I'm the only one that ever makes myself feel more miserable. I'm the architect of my own hell.
Look at all the dead, waiting for help that never came.
Delightful. I should have brought a handkerchief.
So the question is, why would I want such a thing upon myself? It kind of goes back to the same reason why some people.
You there? I need you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands. Those dogs who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
Really? Well, it's the same. Well, the answer can be the same as like, why does a person go ahead and insult themselves? Like when you, as a teenager, you are gonna be judged and you're going to be called names. You're gonna be bullied. You're gonna be pressured. All that junk, right? All that stuff. So as a teen, you decide then and there, or at least some point in your life, you decide you will insult yourself. You'll make fun of yourself. You will debase yourself in front of others because you want to beat them to the punch. Same reason, really. You just want to get to it before they do. You want to get used to all the insults that they could throw at you, so you do it yourself.
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still. I don't know how you mortals stand it. I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders. Roxanne,
Okay, so pardon me, friend. So yeah, I think I will keep it the same from 7 to 1 a.m. in the mornings. I should have been following that from the get-go instead of ending it around this time.
You lead. I always get turned around underground.
Look at this. How deep do these caves run?
Who knows? Maybe tomorrow I will try out um, 6 hour stream during the day. Then do another stream at night. Of course, I'll be streaming just to do Satisfactory during the day.
Terrible way to die. Drowning.
Yes, it is a terrible way. Grey Warden helmet? Yeah, it suits you. Will this? Will that? Nah, the Grey Warden helm will suit you better. Let's give that to him. Or maybe this. Yeah, he'll take this. And Vivian? Magic defense. She needs to level up a bit
Looks like an old outpost. What's it doing here?
This area is more storied than I thought.
What was that? It's just a wrath demon. Can you call such shows like South Park, American Dad, Family Guy, Simpsons, like the Millennials' legacies? I mean, Millennial legacy is really the fact that we went through several stages of technological formats, and thus we are the last generation to know what life is like without the internet, without being online 24/7, getting up in the morning, first thing you do, you check your phone. When we were kids, all we did was just lie in bed and think.
By the rift, demons!
I've heard talks that Family Guy came around 10 years after The Simpsons, and therefore is the Millennials like big boy. No, introduction to what offensive comedy is. Simpsons. They did have some borders, boundaries to cross, and such to consider themselves offensive. Whereas the only thing that was really offensive about them is just the treehouse of horror.
Oh, sods.
But even then, still tame compared to what South Park has done, Family Guy. It clearly goes without saying that, yeah, Simpsons may have been around the same time as Millennials. May even have some like some link with Millennials. Rowan says it's really our legacy. I like to think our legacy is much more than that. Guess who gets to have the Prowler armor? You do. Congrats. That means that thing can be destroyed. So can that. Mm, we'll give him that. Warden helmet is good and all, but it's weak.
Excellent.
All pretty weapons. Yeah, Vivian's got a stronger weapon, that's for sure. You good sir? What can we trade your weapon in for? X of green of the green edges. It's good, but no. What about you, Varric? Yeah, you won't go anywhere without her, will you? Yeah, that's right. He takes shields. So you get this. Huzzah.
Work. The dead should now lie where they fall.
Let's first look around.
Are you positive you know where we're going?
We're just looking around is all. I feel like binge watching the whole Justice League Unlimited series. From start to finish. That was another show that I couldn't wait to get home. to watch back at back on Friday Eve Friday yeah Fridays. This was like during my teens. As a kid, well, there was Cybernet. There was Pokemon, Digimon. Oh man, Cybernet was the program you'd tune into so that you can check out the latest games that are coming out for PC, Xbox, Game Boy, GameCube, Nintendo, everything. And quite honestly, I look back on it now. It's astounding how far we've come. At one stage, we couldn't believe how slow the internet was at one stage. How it took forever for a single page to just show up. Yes, I have not explored the rest of this game. In fact, while I'm here, so it's finished. Great. I look back on it now. I watch old Cybernet episodes, and it's astounding just how much I look forward to games that, by these days standards, are garbage. But I still play them. In fact, I think I will find an emulator that will allow me to play them all. Look at that. Sun is out. And is that thing gonna attack us? Shouldn't. It looks like a friendly herbivore. So walking all the way there like a pleb. It's 7 o'clock on SABC3, as it was once called. But then
What do you mean the mayor's...
not that attack done, did he? Only way the village would survive is the blood sick drowned with monsters. I cannot bear the sight. Old Crestwood now. The water's gone. I cannot stand. Sorry.
I knew he was nervous about more than the undead.
That sorry bastard. He left before he could get caught.
The mayor's racked with guilt. If he hadn't confessed, I doubt we'd have found out.
Now to go back to this place. Can I go this way? Let's just walk all the way there. 7 o'clock at night, SABC3. We would we tune in to MTN Gladiators. I'm sure Americans have something similar called American Gladiators, where yeah, it's basically stand on the suspended platform and see if you can best against the trained athlete who tries to knock your ass over into the water. Yeah, I'm even happy to say that I've been to one of those. Live action at Carnival City. Oh no, Carnival City. Back in its heyday, it was the go-to area, go-to place for anybody who wanted to gamble a little bit, and for kids who wanted to go play arcade games. Of course, now with how easy it is to get at games nowadays, not much more arcade, which is a shame. Actually, it was at Comic-Con that I saw some old arcade machines, old pinball machines and everything. I just didn't have any coins on me.
Down you go!
I even once said that I would like to have like a whole arcade in a basement or something. Okay. Really messed up. Called Shadow in the common parlance, likely due to the ancient association of the constellation Terribium with Lucigan, the old god of darkness and the night. It is odd, however, that the depiction for this constellation has always been an owl and not a dragon. Even in the Tevinter texts, this lends credence to the widely held belief that Tenebrium was a name meant to supplant an older elven association, perhaps with the elven god Falandin, sometimes represented in tales as a giant owl. There is, of course, another explanation. Owls are nocturnal hunters. Among earlier peoples, were considered terrifying omens of loss. How do you like that? Owl associated with loss. I normally go with the crow because, well, crows, they normally hang around, you know, places of gloom and often like show signs of a omen of such. I always thought crows would be that kind of thing. Maybe even ravens, but owls. Uh, Guess owls can be. If anything, all animals can be such.
I had no doubts. Now that my sovereignty has been respected, I can depart this unchanging nightmare. Your reward. Use it well.
Seriously can't believe that worked.
I'm gonna hit. Wait a minute. What's this? Ah, yes. She wants me to find the bodies. I believe these people here, this man here sells what I'm looking for. There we go.
We won't forget the Inquisition help from no one else would, I promise.
There we go. But let's first meet up with the good sister. merchant in Val Royale. Armor. Well, that's just regular gear. Then armor. Perhaps it's this side.
And when it all cleared,
Pick your purchase quickly, please. They say you are disruptive.
Shut up. Nothing, I guess. I may be disruptible, but I'm not repugnant like you are.
Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven.
You friends in high places. It's good to see such influence spread around the market.
Let's see here. Nothing. What about you?
Now open in Val Royale, the wares of my... We haven't sold here in a long time. There's money to be made.
Indeed. A book merchant.
I trust you've heard what befell Roderick at Haven.
I'm not entirely clear, actually. An army of some sort attacked?
So we're told. Leading the people.
Nothing. Wait a minute. Means there's more around here. It's around the corner. Or high above. this one. Okay. Wait, maybe I should talk to these guys first.
Inquisitor, welcome. Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners scouring the wake of your adventures. If there's a tome that eludes you, I will endeavor to fill the gaps. I will not deny you a good story nor valuable information. Even the tomes of Halam Sharar. I wonder if I've secured a ledger or two of interest.
What about this one?
You've rattled the halls of power. Pleasure to serve, Inquisitor.
Other. Tell the prospects no. Nothing of the sort.
Even the tomes of Halam Sharal are open to us. I wonder if I've secured a ledger or two of interest.
Let's actually look at at these books. Recover from Haven. Halam Sharal. Redcliffe Castle. This is bothersome. Just gonna look up quickly, see what I can find. Let's see. Okay. Back in the spot I'd least expect it. And I think when I've completed this quest of being a Reaver, turning into a Reaver, I'll call it a night. Yeah, sorry for the short stream, folks. But my guardian angel Guppy doesn't want me to overexert myself. Yet, I'm gonna try and do like a 6 hour stream tomorrow during the day, my time, just to see how that one goes.
He wants what? I don't know.
I don't know.
Right there. Codex. Right. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. General, at what cost? Champion, draw. Hargrave. Thread of Blue. Daughter's Song. Lost City this. Stone Tree Tower of Bone. This is a note. Grey Warden's Journal. A letter from Carter. On his journal page. Yeah. Draft of letter. Envy's Dogma. Folded letter in death. Letter of confession. Mouth of Echoes. Patient observation. Spiral Mine. Stronghold of the Apostate Mages. Keep documents. Templar encampment. You know, I'm just gonna head to the alchemist area, which is nearby. Get it. Yeah. Meet my Arcanist.
The Arcanist has arrived. You should see for yourself.
What's this then?
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out.
Where do I do this stuff? You think you have enough health for still? Yeah. guess it's not here. Or Codex entry. Way of the Reaver. See where the Way of the Reaver is in the Codex. I see. So it's had to be done at a requisition table. Of all places. Yeah, I remember now. At the quartermaster's table, I can do this stuff.
Consider it done.
Inquisitive.
You have it. The infusion. Then you are ready. There are benefits that flow. Abilities. First, you have a choice. Make it.
Yes.
Then let's
Alright, yeah. Like I said, just until 1 o'clock at my time. That is 2 hours and 52 minutes. I would have gone all the way till 4 o'clock, but I'd feel the wrath of a mermaid, and I don't really want that. So, I'd just like to thank you guys, all that came, even in the small amount of time that there was. Thank you very much for coming. I hope, I hope to see you guys again. Maybe, yeah, tomorrow. Take care, all of you. Take care. Stay well, and as usual, God bless you all.